Now, in the wake of the reports of Bharat Bandh call by some organizations, several states across the country have imposed restrictions to avert incidents of violence. Punjab Police has issued directions to monitor social media platforms mobilizing people for violence, among other guidelines. In fact, Kerala Police have also beefed up security and said that those indulging in violence will have to face legal consequences. Meanwhile, in Noida's Gautam Buddh Nagar, in Uttar Pradesh, in fact, Section 144 has been imposed in Noida as a precautionary measure. My colleague Vivek is joining me on the broadcast from Kerala. Vivek, obviously precautions in place so that any kind of untoward incident is dealt with. What more can you tell us about the preparedness when it comes to the police force and how many people are going to be on ground to just check for any of these arsonists, in case there is such an, situation that has been reported tomorrow from Kerala?
That's right. See, on the ground, the police force is on charge right now. From tomorrow morning onwards, from 6 a.m. onwards, what we understand is that the entire police force, will be in a vigilant mode to ensure that no untoward incident happen. And also, there is information from the central government on this particular regard. To ensure that there is no untoward incident that happens. Today, Kerala Police Chief DGP Anil Kant has in his Facebook post has also said that if those people who are indulging in any kind of arson or violence, those people will be identified and stringent legal action will be initiated against them. Also, to private buses, there will be security that will be stepped up. Also, if those people who are forcibly trying to shut down any shops or an establishment, stringent action will be taken. The police has said that they are ready to give security to all the shops and establishment tomorrow. So, and hence to ensure that there is no bund-like situation in Kerala.
Right, Vivek. Thank you so much. Also joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Gurpreet from Punjab. Gurpreet, there is going to be checks of social media platforms also, because there have been so many reports on how the youth is being mobilized into these arson-like activities in the past. What we've seen, through the course of these 4 days, where people were protesting, even burning trains for that matter. What is it that looks like will be put in place? Because there's a guideline also that's been shared by the Punjab Police.
Well, of course, we have seen on Saturday, high drama had already been played in Jalandhar and Ludhiana. And after that, the police had already been on the toes. And today we have seen law and order top officer of Punjab Police. They had issued guidelines to all over Punjab so that law and order should not be disturbed. They say on the social media platform, it seems that youth, they have started marching towards the various railway stations. So there is need to beef up the security. And they had issued all the guidelines of all the districts in Punjab, so that there should not be any untoward incident. We have seen on Saturday, some of the youth, they had reached at Ludhiana. There was a vandalism that had taken place, and stone pelleting had been reported there. We have already shown the CCTV camera footage to our viewers. So keeping in view of the situation, especially that the Bharat Bandh call, so far no big event has been reported in the state. But yes, of course, all these guidelines has been given to the local district administration so that precautions should be taken in a proper way.
All right, Gurpreet, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. So, of course, Bharat Bandh calls in the wake of many of the organizations claiming to protest further over the Agnipath scheme, which there is going to be no rollback about. That is what has come in through the defense personnel, the press conference of which happened today. And of course, in the wake of those calls, there are security arrangements that have been put in place, not just in Kerala, but also in the state of Punjab. We also know that in Uttar Pradesh's Gautam Buddh Nagar, that is Noida, Section 144 has been imposed as a precautionary measure. Now, amid the ongoing protests against the Agnipath scheme, the